Is your website awash with stock photos just not helping to sell you? Are your images just bad quality that you know could be so much better? Now is the time to step up your game with my 9 effective tips for using images in your website design. Hi, I'm Amanda Littlecott, the photo organizer, and I'm all about helping you preserve and share your precious photo and video memories without getting overwhelmed. If you're looking to rediscover life's special moments and protect them for future generations, then be sure to subscribe and click that little bell to be notified every time I release a new video. Your website needs to wow people. It needs to be visual and look amazing. People will not now accept crappy photos anymore, and your website images need to grab their attention quickly. So check out my top tips to turning your website images from zero to hero. Tip 1. Make them relevant and varied. The first thing to think about is, are all your images actually relevant? Nothing is more distracting than images that are totally not relevant and are not adding value to your site. So have a real think about the images that you are using to make sure they are relevant to your customers. But also, you can use more than just photos. Try graphics, cartoons, or even videos if you are brave enough. Canva is a great way to create graphics and videos that will look super professional without too much blood, sweat, and tears. Tip 2. Use original, not stock. For your images, you should also make sure that they are authentic and shows the real you. It is best to actually use images of you, your staff, the office, or customers, as it adds a real personal touch. So avoid using stock images if you can. If you can't avoid using stock images, then you can use them, but just adjust them so they don't look quite so obviously stock, like changing the saturation or doing some cropping. Tip 3. Use infographics. Explaining complicated flows or processes that you do can be really hard to get across. So why not try some infographics to make it easier to understand, but also it looks way more interesting. By sharing your expertise and knowledge, it will add credibility, but also gives authority about what you are talking about. However, if you are using external data, just be 100% sure that the data is correct. So check your facts first. Tip 4. SEO your images. Images on your site can also help improve the SEO of your website. So when you are adding any images, make sure that you are adding relevant titles, include any alternative text to describe the image clearly. You can also add captions to provide more context about the image to really up your SEO game. If you're using a platform like WordPress, there are a number of page builder tools that can help you with your image placement, library organization, SEO, and formatting, so they are worth checking out. Tip 5. Make sure Google likes you. The Google algorithm is a big fan of optimized images, so if you are loading images into your website, it's best to use optimized trusted formats that Google would like JPEG, PNG, GIF, SVG, and WebP. Only use high-quality images, but also make sure they are compressed images to ensure your website pages load quickly. Don't turn people off for just sitting there and waiting for the images to load. We don't want that. Tip 6. Check you have permission to use it. For any images that you use, you need to 100% make sure that you have the right to use them. So don't use copyrighted material on your site. You can't just take images from Google and use them on your website. That is not a good idea. There are some great resources out there of usable images on the likes of Unsplash or Pexels if you need to use stock images. Tip 7. Use icons. Why use text when an icon will do? They are simple and prompt people in a way that words just can't. They're a great tool for using in navigation buttons or a quick way for your potential customers to find what they want without a ton of reading through all your text to click on what they want. I love Icon Finder, which has a great selection of free icons that in some cases you can also edit the color of before you download it. How great is that? Tip 8. Consider banner blindness. Research has shown that most users will blindly ignore banners, probably because we are conditioned for banners to contain ads. So the best option is to keep any banner simple and to the point, and only add in content that is relevant and beneficial for your potential customers. It is also worth double checking that any banners you put on your site would also work for mobile users, so they don't get in the way of all of your lovely website content. Tip 9. Make it work on all devices. On the subject of mobile phones, make sure how images appear on your computer will also appear how you want them to appear on a phone. How will they be cropped and rescaled to fit? Most desktops are 72 dpi or dots per inch, so always a good idea to match the images to that resolution to keep everything sweet. So there you have it, 9 effective tips for using images in your website design. Do you know any other great tips for using images on your website? Then leave them in the comments below. Are you struggling to actually start organizing your photos and videos? Don't know where to start? I have put together a simple, straightforward, quick start guide to organizing your photos and videos that can be accessed through the links below. So click through and I will see you there. If you enjoyed this video, then go ahead with a like and a share, and don't forget to subscribe. Have fun rediscovering your memories. I'll see you in my next video.